Hi. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Tamara's launch. I know this is a really, really exciting time for her, and it's also really nerve-wracking. So I know it means a lot to her that you guys have jumped on to support her, even though you don't really know what she's doing. I've only first met Tamara, only virtually as well, several weeks ago now. So I haven't known her long, but she is very, very inspirational. So I'm super excited to hear her story a little bit later. So yes, my name is Marit. I'm a mum of 3 beautiful babies, one of which is here and is going to distract me to no end. And I've been involved with the Juice Plus products and business for over 4 years now. I first came across them when I just had my second baby. I think he was only about 4 weeks old and I was feeling pretty shit, to be honest. Like just the usual sort of postnatal stuff. I was really, really tired. I had breakouts of my skin. And I just had lost my spark. I sort of felt like something was missing. And I've always slammed supplements for pretty much my whole adult life. I've always said that, you know, if you follow a really good diet, a clean diet, eat lots of whole foods, lots of fruits and vegetables, you shouldn't need a supplement. But I'd reached that point where I knew that my body was lacking, despite eating an organic whole food diet for many years. I just wasn't feeling great. Anyway, so I thought I'll bite the bullet, and I went to Chemist Warehouse. I remember it so clearly. And I started scouring the shelves and picking up bottles and reading the back. And when I did that, I got a warning label. I saw a warning label on so many of the bottles that I picked up because I couldn't recognize what it was. I could see all of these long names and confusing things. And I thought, you know what? If my eyes don't recognize what's on that, just trying to grab my phone. If my eyes don't recognize what's on that bottle, is my body going to recognize it? So I left Chemist Warehouse that day without buying anything. And it was really, really soon after that that Juice Plus literally walked into my life in the form of Kyla, who I met at a park, you're going to meet later on. And when I picked up one of these bottles, I saw something completely different. And I have got our vegetable blend here, and I'm going to read the ingredients for you. And this is it. This is all that's in there. Broccoli, garlic, parsley, tomato, carrot, beetroot, spinach, cabbage, rice bran, and kale. And that's it. And we've also got a vegetable and a fruit blend, which read pretty much, you know, is similar to that in the amazingness. And what's so special about these products as well is that the fruits and vegetables and berries are left to ripen on the vine until they're at their peak ripeness, and they've got the maximum amount of nutrients in them. And then they go through a beautiful, gentle, slow process to remove all of the water and to remove all of the sugar. And what you're left with is really just nutrient-dense goodness. All of the enzymes are intact, so they're actually really good for your gut health as well. They're amazing products. And so obviously when I came across these, I jumped straight onto them because they really align with my values of eating real food that our body recognizes. And within, I can't remember, but it was probably several weeks, maybe 6 weeks or so, I started to feel so different. My energy levels went through the roof. My skin cleared up, which is massive for me postnatally. And after baby number 3, I had no issues with my skin at all, which is also amazing. And one of the biggest things for me was that I just felt good. And I remember saying to Kyla, I just feel amazing. Like I had this feeling of like well-being. It wasn't just energetically, it was sort of like mentally, and you know, my clarity, all that kind of stuff was yeah, really, really life-changing. We also have a couple of other products which I'm not going to go into tonight. We have an amazing plant-based omega, and we also have an incredible whole food shake that you can put into smoothies, and it's got things like pomegranate, mushrooms, spirulina, all sorts of, not for eating, darling. I've just completely lost my train of thought because she's sucking on a texter. There's all sorts of goodies, broccoli sprouts, mushroom, I can't remember what I've said. And what you do is you throw in a banana, a handful of spinach, and some plant-based milk, and you've got yourself a chocolate or vanilla smoothie. My kids love them, and they have no idea what's in them. And also, the one thing that I love about our program is this is not like a quick fix. It's not like, okay, take the capsules and then go and eat McDonald's every night. We really take a holistic approach. So when you buy the products, if you buy the products, you get access to hundreds of amazing whole food recipes that are primarily gluten-free, dairy-free, refined sugar-free, with lots of vegetarian and vegan options. And we also have a mindset series. So we look after like mind, body and spirit, a whole lot of stuff on self-love. So when I came across these products, I didn't just look after my health, like my physical health. I really started looking after my whole self. So it was natural for me that I love the product so much. And I thought, you know what, if they can do this for me when I eat an organic whole food diet, and I actually do get the recommended serve of daily veg and fruit every single day, I thought, you know what will it do to other people? So it was kind of natural for me to start to become an ambassador and to share these products with people. And that's also been quite life-changing for me, because I was a primary school teacher before this. I know there's a couple of teachers on here. I was a teacher for 8 years prior to having my first child, who's now nearly 8. And it's allowed me to stay home. So I went on, not for eating, darling, I went on maternity leave and I never went back. And it's also allowed me to homeschool my kids, which I know Megan and Kyla do as well. So for me, it's been kind of life-changing in just about every way. That's enough from me. I'm not going to go on and on. I'm going to hand over to Megan now, and she's going to share a little bit about, her story and where she's headed with this. So thank you, Megan.
Okay, can everybody hear me? Cool. Okay, so thank you, Marit. So yeah, just a bit of my story. So I've been taking the products now for a couple of months, but the way it kind of came into my life, earlier this year, I was actually really, really unwell for about 3 months, pretty much June to August. I was really struggling with my health. I had no energy. I went to the doctor and I had really low iron. I knew that was something to do with my gut because I was eating an iron-rich diet, but I just had no energy, and I was really, really struggling just to be a mum and just to even cook dinners, never mind whether they were healthy. And so I remember I'd been following Marit for quite a few months on Instagram, and she was always like, had so much inspiration and so much energy, and her kids were eating all this healthy food. And I was really drawn to that. And my son as well, like I was looking for something for him. He's an incredibly fussy eater. I'm not sure if any of you have fussy eaters, but I really struggled to get him to eat whole foods and veggies. And so I was really drawn to the product. Didn't really know much about the program at that point, but I knew that I had to change something. So I started on the product, and within a couple of weeks, same as Marit, I just noticed an increase in my energy, my mental clarity, massive shift there. Like I remember when I was unwell, I just really wasn't thinking clearly. And I also lost 7 kilograms when I followed the program. So I'm fitting into clothes that I haven't fitted into for years, which is really exciting. Although I have to get some new jeans because they are literally falling off me. There's just been so many amazing benefits. My skin has cleared up. My son's skin has cleared up as well. So it's been amazing just to see I'm in our family, because I said, well, if I'm going to do this, I'd like the whole family. And we, really embraced the program, tried all the recipes, and they've just been amazing. Absolutely love the recipes, so simple. But anyway, a couple of weeks in, I've also been looking for something because I'm also a homeschool mum and we've been on one salary for a long time. And so I was looking for something. I wanted to contribute to our finances. I also wanted to have a bit of financial independence. And I wanted to give my husband a holiday because he contracts, and if he doesn't work, he doesn't get paid. And if you can tell my accent, I'm not from Australia. A lot of my family are overseas. I'm originally South African, but a lot of my family are in England or South Africa, and we just couldn't afford to visit our families and travel. So I was looking for an extra stream of income. And I just was blown away by the company, by the community, by just the tribe and the support. And and that's really what kind of pushed me over the line to just become an ambassador as well, and to really just share the mission of inspiring healthy living, and just just changed my life so much. And I just wanted to share that with others. So yeah, there's lots more I could say, but I think I'm going to stop there and hand back to, I think I'm handing over to Tamara now. Is that right? Yeah. take it off mute.
You've got to take yourself off mute, Tamara. Is that better? Everyone can hear me? So as most of you know, I have worked in retail for the best part of 15 years. I've loved styling women and helping their confidence grow when I put together the perfect outfit for them, and eventually working up to leading my own team and managing my own store was really rewarding for me in my job. But when my children came along, I knew I didn't want to go back to full time, and thankfully we were able to get by on just the one full-time wage. My son Benji was 6 months old, and I was still on maternity leave when the COVID hit our shores. And so my job was really up in the air at that point. And then after that first wave, I returned to work and only managed to get 2 shifts in before they announced the second lockdown. And so that was that. And as challenging as that time was, it also gave me an opportunity to slow down and to reevaluate and reflect about where my life is going and what I'm doing, and just realign with my values again. And lockdown with toddlers was super hard, and it tested my patience, as some of you would relate with kids. But I'm actually really grateful for that time, because I would have missed out on a lot with them at this critical time in their development. So fast forward to September, the announcement came that retail was going to reopen in a month. And at that point, I decided, no, I'm not going back. I just couldn't bear the thought of working through another Christmas, missing events on the weekends, standing on my feet all day, working late nights, and not to mention the hours I would waste in traffic. And so I just couldn't, I wanted to be home with my kids, and I wanted to be able to go and have Friday night date night with my husband without cutting the night short, because I have to get up early for work the next day. And what I saw in this program was a really simple way to incorporate healthy habits, which is convenient and it's easy, and it just worked into my routine so easily. And in addition to these incredible supplements that top up your diet, it's real whole food, like Marit was saying. There's nothing artificial. It's supported by science, and it's safe for kids. It's safe for pregnant women, for breastfeeding women. And that's all a big tick for me. I couldn't wait to try them, honestly. And when I did, it's only early days for me, but I am already, the brain fog is clearing. I'm just feeling so much more energetic. I'm getting by without a coffee. My skin was really bad all through lockdown. I couldn't get rid of my dermatitis after I had Benji. And for the first time, the redness is clearing. My skin smoothness is improving. It's just incredible what's happened in such a short time. I can't wait to see what the next couple of months look like. And I've already lost 2 kilograms. Did I say that? I'm really proud of that. But then not only am I getting healthier, like everyone else has said, I have the opportunity to share that with other people and help them improve their health and reach their goals as well. And I get to do this working around my family, and my office is on my phone, so I can take it to the beach, I can sit in the backyard and watch the kids play, and I can choose my hours and be flexible and work around the things that really matter to me. So, and not to mention, I get to do this with a bunch of passionate and inspiring women who have been cheering me on since day one. So on that note, I'm going to pass it over to Kyla.
Thanks, Babe, and congratulations on your launch. You did amazing. I know it is very, very daunting, but as I said in our group message, you are a true natural and you shine in absolutely every aspect of what you're doing with this business, and I'm sure in your life as well. I've only just met you, but already you know, I just look at you and think this girl is going to go so far inspiring people to lead healthier, happier lives. So congratulations on your launch, and we are all so excited to cheer you on every step of the way. Well done. So guys, as you know, my name is Kyla and I started this business 5 years ago now. I, at the time, was a stay-at-home mum on mat leave, and it got to the point where my mat leave had been extended and extended again. And then my beautiful fiance said, babe, things are starting to get tight. You're going to need to go back to work. And my heart fell on the floor in front of me as I thought of someone else raising my children, and that's not what I had my babies for. So I started looking for anything to do from home. I started doing business development and cold calling and all sorts of other work at home jobs to try and bring in anything. And not all work at home work is created equal. I was finding myself snapping at the girls, as you guys would all know from ISO this year or from lockdown this year. Working at home with kids around is not all it's cracked up to be in most businesses. In this business, it really is incredible. As you saw, Marie had baby Alki sitting on her lap chewing textures, not ideal. Should have been a capsule or some chews, babe. And we all have our kids running around with us. We work from our phones. And when I say work, what I really mean is we take photos, we take selfies, we cook food, we eat food, and we chat to people. So that's work, and that's why it fits in so nicely for us as mothers. So anyway, this business fell into my lap. I had a look at a video sort of like this. The product sounded amazing, and I thought, yeah, I think it's a scam. I think the products are probably little capsules with food coloring on the flour, and they're not going to do anything. It's going to be a total crock. What a load of BS. But the whole idea of it really resonated with me. I'm very healthy and a very fit, active person. So the idea to be spruiking health, spruiking this amazing clean eating program, and if the products are as good as they say they are, then they sound like a game changer as well. So I thought, all right, I'll give the products a go. I don't want to put my name or my reputation to them whatsoever, but I will try them, but don't tell anybody. So I gave the capsules a go, and I found my energy just skyrocketed within a week, and I just started to wake up feeling amazing. Wake up is a loose term because I don't really believe I slept in my daughter's first few years of her life anyway, but I remember waking up and feeling just so vibrant and energetic. So I thought, all right, the products really do work. They're not a scam, they're not a placebo. So I thought I'd give this business a go just to try and make $100 a week to pay my groceries. My business grew very quickly, very fast. Like Tamara, I believe she'll have the same success. She just took to it like I just took to it like a duck to water. I just, was naturally doing it very much like your beautiful friend Tamara, and quickly got to the top of the company within about 15 months. Resigned from my job that I was going to go back to mat leave from, and this is my full-time income now. I earn an incredible salary, but I choose my own hours. I work when I want, where I want, how I want, and I really do live an incredible, healthy, vibrant life. So this business can be anything you want it to be. And I know, Tamara, you will create whatever you want with your business as well. And you have a tribe, an army, a country of people worldwide, essentially split up in every different country across the globe, of people who want to see you succeed and will do absolutely everything they can to help you with that as well. And that's one thing I love about this business. Whilst you are running your own business and working from home, you have support from everyone everywhere, who people just want to see you doing well. So I love everything about this business, and we are so excited to welcome you into it, as we are to anyone else who might have heard something on the call tonight that might be interested in creating another income, that might be interested in up-leveling their health. You've got an amazing mentor and a coach in Tamara to support you along your journey, and you have all of us as well. So if you've heard anything tonight that's resonated with you, please reach out to your gorgeous friend Tamara. And yeah, congratulations again, babe, on your launch. And thank you everyone for jumping on board. I'm going to stop recording.